Hey, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to part of the summer camping trip. This morning is a ride. Doing a ride to check out a mine opening a little further down towards the desert. It's something I discovered when I flew the drone some time ago down there to kind of, document some of the building ruins down there. It used to be like a homestead or a farm thing or something, and I flew it over just to get an aerial shot. But when I got home, when I was doing the videos, I noticed that there was a mine like behind the trees, which I didn't know when I was there in person. So now I'm going back there to go check it out, see if I can find it and take a better look. But anyway, breakfast was half a protein bar. I will make a coffee real quick. I was gonna do eggs and sausage, but I want to get rolling. I'll probably have that for lunch when I come back to camp. So do that ride this morning, which will probably take up about half the day, because I want to go check out that mine. There's a new BLM cabin that I want to go check out that I've never seen. It used to be occupied by people, but like full time, but they moved out or they got chased out some time ago, and now it's just a BLM cabin. So I'm gonna go take a look at that, see what state the red cabin is in that we used to hang out at, and some other things on the way as I go. I'm gonna take the hard trail going down. It's a lot shorter, so I'm gonna see if I can deal with the Black Diamond Trail on the quad. I kind of don't recall it being that bad for the quad, so we'll find out. Then come back here for lunch, sort of hang out, and then there's an evening ride, which is to the other side. It's down 303 towards Cactus Flats. There's a part of the Arasta Creek that I want to explore that I've never actually been to. You got to walk to it a little bit. You can't get to it off the road. But I will go explore that, and then across the way, a little further down across the way, there's a pond where it actually gets filled by the creek. Now the creek runs between where I'm going to explore it and that pond. The creek runs underground, so there's no actual visible, water above ground. So anyway, I'm gonna go explore that this evening, and that's kind of the agenda for the day. Hopefully, it executes that way. But that is it. Gonna get this coffee going, get some news going. I actually shaved today, which was nice. But anyway, let me get this thing fired up here and have some coffee. It's gonna be a good day, I can tell. Feel pretty good today. I'm kind of used to sleeping in the tent. This was the second night. It's good. It takes me a bit to get acclimated to that thin mattress, but it's pretty good. It's good. Stove is still working. Not catching on fire. I bought a second one. I really like these stoves, and I was carrying a butane, one of those Chinese hot pot stoves, the flat one, which it works really well, but it takes up more space. So when I didn't think I could fix this one, this 533, ended up buying a second one, because they're kind of, I don't think they make them anymore, but you can still find them, and but or maybe they just don't sell them on Amazon. Maybe they do make them. But anyway, I bought another one. It works pretty good. So that's my second stove that I carry now, which is up in the pantry box. There's more room for food and other things. with that stove, so it's kind of saves some space. Anyway, I did like the big flat stove, don't get me wrong. You know, it was nice for frying pans. You didn't have to like balance your frying pan on top of this thing, but it's still pretty good. The toaster, you know, when I run the toaster piece, I gotta put this metal thing on to kind of give it a little distance. I put that on like that, and then I put that on that, and that gets that little white catalyst hot, and you can like toast your bread if you don't have the barbecue going. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think it balances okay. It's just you're really not putting a big pot on it. You're just putting toast or a tortilla. So that's what I use to warm the things. Anyway, got two of the same stove now. I like the ones because they run on gasoline, you know, straight out of unleaded. Straight unleaded out of the truck or the quad. I don't have to carry a special fuel, and it lights in the cold weather. It always lights. It's gasoline, right? It smokes a lot less than the Coleman fuel. I think the Coleman fuel is more like a kerosene, so it needs a hotter temperature. But the unleaded burns, I think, cleaner visually. I don't know. It doesn't produce the black suds, you know, that the Coleman fuel produces when the stove is first starting up. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this coffee and get rolling. Well, I found another BLM cabin, but it's pretty trashed. I thought it'd be in a better shape. Do like the roof. Pretty cool old shingles. It's even got a garage for your Model T. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It was pretty cool. But people trash it. Broke the windows. I like the little loft. Man, this thing even had power at one point. A little kitchen. Yeah, it's too bad. I wish people didn't trash this stuff. It's fun to camp out in, but not in this state. Looks like this one was a 1-bedroom. Big room and a 1-bedroom. So it's kind of cool. Could probably get a second bed in here. It's for the kids. Got shelf. Nice view out the thing. Even had a cool little porch looking west. See, it had screen here. There's a piece missing here too. The porch was screened in. Even had windows at one point. Some of these shacks are pretty cool, but they're trashed. I know some that are still intact, but they're not in this area, obviously. They're far, far away. So far out there that the tweakers don't get to it. I think this must have been the drain or water supply. They could have pumped it up. There is water here. There is a natural spring in the area. It's down over there. There's actually a pond. Somewhere down there. I can't see the GoPro. But anyway, it's where the water tank is. I'll stop over there. But this was the garage, which was kind of cool. A workbench, some storage up there. This whole thing was built out of railroad ties. It's pretty cool. And yes, you can smell that oil that it's treated with. It's pretty cool. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. It smells like a garage. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I could have set up a workshop here for sure. I would have put a window though. Would have put a window right above the workbench. gonna check my map real quick because I want to go check out a trail that's down Rattlesnake Canyon Road, or Rattlesnake Canyon I should say. And but I don't know how far it is. I gotta debate whether I'm gonna go down there or not. All right, that thing, it's a road to a mine, but I don't know if it's a road or a creek. It's about a mile or something down the main canyon. So I'm gonna give it a try, see what it is. Cruise on down. We'll do that and then come back up, and then we'll hit up the red cabin, come out of there, and we'll go by the water troughs and then go look for that mine hole thing that I saw. Yeah, gonna get rolling. The weather's nice. It's a cool breeze. It's not hot yet. It's 9:30 in the morning. Should be a good ride. Anyway, the cutoff I thought was to a mine is just a creek, but it is really green here. It's kind of like an oasis. This wasn't always here. This was always dry. There was a little part that had some water here, which I think was up there, but now the spring this year is definitely like flowing, which is kind of cool. But this is the wash, and it's marked to going to a mine, and obviously I'm not driving up it. I'm also not hiking up it because I'm not the hiking kind, but yeah. One of those things I could drone, but I don't have my drone on the quad here. Wasn't planning on flying, but it's pretty green. It's nice to be like in a refreshing little oasis in the desert. It's cool. There's some big oaks there, which is nice. A shady spot. But anyway, I want to go back up to another wash. There's another spur off of this that actually goes somewhere that has like vehicle tire tracks going up it. But man, is it peaceful here though. You could hear that wind through the canyon. A little breeze. Nice and cool. Hear the birds. No other machines. Just got to take it in. Well, this is the end of the other one, and I'm not gonna fight this. It's that's too much work. The quad will do it, but it's too much work. It would be easier on my bigger wheels, but you know, I got them bald wonders. Anyway, well, at least I explored it, right? All right, I'm off to the Red Cabin is the next stop. Arrived at the Red Cabin. I am gonna go check it out. This used to be an antenna tower because but you could fall this down. It had a pin. Actually, the pin's gone. It's just kind of wedged in there now, but I remember back in the day it actually had a coax on it. This was some sort of like a ranger station or something, but I think this fridge was inside at one point. I don't know if there's another one, but this place used to be really nice too at one point. And it was really nice, but now it's just, you know, trashed. It's like everything else out here. Even the door's gone now. It was really nice. Oh, they took apart the stove. And they shot holes in it. This is why we can't have nice things. There was a lot of cool paintings here at one point. Yeah, that's too bad. This was a really nice stove. It still got the door, which is designed, that and this and that is designed for a 55-gallon drum. So you can make a stove out of a 55-gallon drum. It's actually a kit. You buy the kit. It has the door, the outlet, the kettle warmer, and it comes with the feet. And then all you really need is just a 55-gallon drum to make a stove out of, which is pretty cool, you know. But Somebody screwed it up. Even the pipe's gone out the ceiling. It's a shame. It's a shame. And somebody started to fix this, which was even this room. Your mom was here. Because they boarded up the ceiling. This used to be open. And it even had a shower stall on the other side, which is too bad. Come on, people, really? This was a drain. This outhouse was pretty cool at one point. Still got an outhouse, but it's nature's starting to reclaim it. This here was a water tank, I think. I don't want to walk on top of that wood, might fall through. Looks like that was a water heater. You could see the PVC pipes that were at one time painted black. It was a solar water heater. Somebody. Forgot about the fishies. This is the water tank and the little oasis. Hey, somebody broke the fence. Oh man. Somebody broke the fence. Like, what's up with that? Anyway, dragonflies and little fish in there. See them down there. It is a pretty cool little pond. I can't believe somebody cut the fence. I can't believe all the destruction out here within the last year. No wonder we're losing off-road land. This is a watering thing. The rancher comes up here with a water buffalo, fills it up, and then tows it out for the cattle. Anyway.